Hi, and welcome to Radiant Outfitters Tech Talk. I'm Cale Graham. In today's video, we're going to be comparing Pex aluminum PEX to PEX for heating systems. A Pex aluminum PEX has a layer of PEX on the inside, a layer of aluminum in the middle, and another layer of PEX on the outside. On this particular example, I took the layer of PEX off the outside so you could see the aluminum layer. A piece of PEX pipe is an all-plastic pipe. Let's now talk about oxygen barrier. Oxygen barrier prevents oxygen from penetrating your PEX pipe or PEX aluminum PEX pipe and getting into your heating system. The aluminum layer on your PEX aluminum PEX is your oxygen barrier, and no oxygen can penetrate the aluminum. On a piece of PEX pipe, the oxygen barrier is simply sprayed on and could be rubbed off or baked off if it sat in the sun too long as you work with the pipe. PEX aluminum PEX also has 20% better heat conduction with the aluminum layer in there. Now let's take a look at sizes of PEX aluminum PEX pipe and PEX pipe. PEX aluminum PEX pipe pretty much stays true to size as far as 1/2 inch, 5/8, 3/4, and 1 inch. When you start to look at PEX pipe, that's where you start to see the difference. A piece of PEX pipe in 1/2 inch is very similar to PEX aluminum PEX in 1/2 inch. But when you jump up sizes is where the difference is seen, and I will show you that with my caliper here. First we have a piece of PEX aluminum PEX 5/8. I'm going to turn on my caliper, zero the caliper, and we will measure the inside diameter of this 5/8 piece of Pex Al Pex. I will take a few different readings on the inside of the pipe here, and we come up with an average of 0.630. Now I'm going to take a piece of PEX 3/4 inch pipe and measure the inside diameter of that. We will make sure the caliper is still zeroed, and it is. We are at 0.65, 0.60, 0.61, 0.60. So on average on that pipe we're at 0.60. So the difference between a piece of 3/4 inch PEX and a piece of 5/8 PEX aluminum PEX is 0.03, or approximately 7.5% difference, which is not very much. And you can basically see that on the ends of the pipe here. To the naked eye, they look the same size. When you jump up to the next size to 1 inch, here's a piece of 1 inch PEX aluminum PEX. We will zero the caliper again and measure the inside diameter. We're at about an average of 1.05. Now we will take a piece of 1 inch PEX and measure the inside diameter of it. We are at an average of 0.855, which is about a 19% difference on the same size pipe. And the reason that is important is for sizing your pumps and flow through your system. Now we're going to talk about coefficient of lineal thermal expansion. And what this is how much a piece of PEX pipe or PEX aluminum PEX pipe tries to grow when the temperature is changed by 90 degrees or the warm water running through it. A piece of PEX pipe will try to grow 30 inches in a 300-foot length, where a piece of PEX aluminum PEX pipe only tries to grow 4 inches, proving that PEX aluminum PEX is a much more stable and stress-free product. A lot of customers like that feature about our PEX aluminum PEX. Now, let's talk about temperature and pressure rating of PEX aluminum PEX versus PEX. A piece of PEX aluminum PEX from Henco is rated at 145 psi at 203 degrees. Our competitor's pipe in Pex Aluminum Pex or Pex is rated at 100 psi at 180 degrees. One reason for the strength of our Henco pipe is our pipe is made on the newest technology machines, where our aluminum sleeve is butt welded together versus overlapped. And we will now show you that on camera. First, I will show you our competitor's Pex Aluminum Pex. As you can see, up by my finger there, you can see the overlapped aluminum layer in the pipe. This makes the pipe uneven at that point. The two layers of Pex on the outside are not the same thickness as the rest of the pipe, making it not as strong. Now you will see a sample of our Henco Pex Aluminum Pex. You can see this Pex Aluminum Pex pipe has a much thicker layer of aluminum and is simply butt welded together versus overlapped, making the pipe uniform and much stronger. Let's now talk about the ease of layout between Pex Aluminum Pex and Pex. Pex Aluminum Pex aluminum layer gives you memory in your pipe. So when you lay the pipe out, it wants to stay where you put it. Where in a straight Pex, it has no memory. It just simply wants to coil back up in its original coil. We will now take a look at an example of this out in our parts room. Folks, now we're out in our parts room and we're going to show you how easy it is to lay out Pex Aluminum Pex versus straight Pex. Here I have a roll of our Henco Pex Aluminum Pex. I'm going to take it over by Les, and he's going to stand on one end. I'm going to roll it out, and then when I tell him to, he's going to lift his foot off that end of tubing, and we're going to see what it does. Okay, now that I've got the tubing rolled out, I'm going to have Les lift his foot off the tubing. And you can see how that tube did not try to coil back up on itself. Yes, it did move, but it did not try to get back in its original coil. So now we're going to take a roll of Pex and do the same thing. Here's our roll of Pex. Okay, now I'll have Les take his foot off this tube. There you can see how that Pex tube tried to recoil itself back into its original roll, making Pex Aluminum Pex much easier to lay out and work with. We just got back from the demonstration showing you how much easier Pex Aluminum Pex is to lay out versus Pex. Now, I'm also going to show you another demonstration about Pex Aluminum Pex versus Pex. This is a piece of regular Pex in my hand, and I'm just going to show you how when you bend this pipe and let one end of it go, it instantly springs back to its original shape. And again, you can do it as many times as you want, and it will spring back to its original shape, making the pipe much harder to work with, and you have to use quite a few more fasteners to hold that pipe down. Now, I have a piece of our Pex Aluminum Pex, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab it, bend the pipe, and let go of one end, and it basically stays where you put it. I have to re-grab it to bend it back to the original shape. And again, basically stays where you put it. It's just that much easier to work with. Concrete guys love our product. We've been to many trade shows and had customers come up to us and tell us about horror stories of their layouts. They've had their Pex float up in their concrete, and then the concrete guys come and do saw cuts and end up cutting their tubing. We've also had other guys tell us that, hey, My Pex floated up, and it floated up so high that when they come through with their power trowels, it clipped it off. So, there's a few examples of things that can happen if you don't fasten your tubing down correctly when using Pex. I hope you enjoyed our video on Pex aluminum Pex versus Pex. Please check out our website, radiantoutfitters.com, and you can also give us a call at 877-855-2537. Until next time, thanks for watching.